Hey guys, Triumph of Man here with another hero spotlight for Dota 2. Now today we're going to have a look at one of my favourite heroes, Mirana. Now Mirana's a bit of an all-rounder agility hero. She's a good ganker and often transitions into a carry/semi-carry role. Plus she also packs a global supportive ultimate. So let's take a closer look at all of her skills. The first skill is Starfire. This is a large AoE nuke centered on Mirana. It will also pick a random unit at close range and strike them again for half the damage. This means when you're ganking, consider positioning yourself for maximum damage. Her second ability, Arrow, is Mirana's signature skill shot. This fires a projectile which damages the first enemy unit it contacts, and it also stuns them based on the distance the arrow travels. This stun can last for up to 5 seconds, so learning to land these long bombs is a crucial part to playing Mirana effectively. Arrow also gives vision as it flies, so you can use it just for scouting, but it has a large cooldown at 25 seconds, so you need to make sure you don't need it in the immediate future. Her third skill, Leap, causes Mirana to leap forward at a set distance in the direction that she's facing. This skill is great for closing gaps or creating space between you and an enemy. But be warned, a careless leap can leave you stuck or overextended. So literally, make sure you look before you leap. Also, upon landing, Leap also buffs the attack and movement speeds of nearby allies. Her ultimate skill, Moonlight Shadow, turns all friendly heroes invisible after a short fade time. This spell is global, so you can try to save allies from across the map with it. In low level play, you'll find this mostly only gets used as a secondary escape mechanism, but at higher levels, Moonlight Shadow is a potent tool for initiation. It allows your teammates to position themselves before a fight, and at high level play, positioning is a key part of winning battles. So, how do we play Mirana? A common strategy is to take a 1-1-1 skill build. Get Leap first unless your team is trying to set up a level 1 gank. However, at level 3, make sure you're maxing out Starfire first, as it's a reliable AoE nuke. Maxing out the arrow first isn't particularly useful because it doesn't actually increase the stun time, and even the best players can't land every single arrow that they fire. You can skip your ult at 6, you probably won't need it until team battles occur, which is around levels 12 and 13. Some pro players don't even get Moonlight Shadow until they max out the other 3 skills. If you're given solo mid and your team has another carry, your buddies will probably be expecting you to use your level advantage and rune control to gank. This is where practicing your arrows is important. Landing a 3 to 5 second stun on a target alone is often enough to ensure a kill. However, if you miss most of or all of your arrows, all you're going to do is frustrate yourself and your allies. This kind of skill is just something you're going to have to practice. Just remember, don't fire the arrow at a hero. You want to fire it at where you think he's going to be in the next few seconds. If you don't understand, this next clip shows you a really good example. One of Mirana's weaknesses is that she's reliant on her spells early game, but doesn't have a good mana pool to support them. This is why you often see a bottle picked up early game, or if a player is farming super hard, they'll often rush a Lincoln Sphere both to provide defense and also because it provides good stats, increases her mana pool and regen. As far as item builds go, Bottle, Steam Boots and Matter Style is an extremely potent and common build for her. However, Mirana is a very versatile hero and does very well with a lot of different offensive items. If your team ever requires a Diffusal Blade to counter something, Mirana is a natural carrier for one. During team battles, you either want to initiate with your arrow or hang back and look for the opportune moment to counter stun with it. Just try to avoid being jumped on and focused down. Mirana is very squishy, so she can't handle too much punishment. Make sure you use your leap and your range to try and stay out of trouble. Mirana is a very well-rounded jack of all trades. This means while she lacks specific synergy with allies, she also doesn't really have any direct counters. She's a high skill ceiling hero, and that definitely takes a lot of practice to play with her well, but that's part of what makes her fun. But if you're new to Dota and have further questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Until then, Triumph over and out.